Darling, try and eat something.
I'm not hungry. I wish the hearing was this morning, not this afternoon.
Well, at least it gives Toadie time to work on his submission.
Yoo-hoo! Anyone home? Just in time for breakfast.
Hey.
I didn't know you were back in the country.
Well, we flew in last night. Your nan had to continue to Darwin, but I wanted to be here for you.
And you guys knew about this?
Oh, we didn't want to say anything until...
Not until we knew Dad was up for the trip. As you can see, I am. And your nan sends her love too.
You didn't have to come. I don't want you to have to go through this.
You don't have to worry about me. You're going to be okay. Well, don't just stand there, son.
Are you ready?
Almost. Why? What's the rush?
Well, I'm meeting Alice today.
Yeah, well, I'm sure she won't mind if you're 5 minutes late.
Right, but I will. Dad, she's going to space camp in a week. I want to make every second count.
Oh, something special planned.
No, I don't. She's incredibly busy and I just want some us time.
Oh, well, you know, you could help.
Hey.
Hey, what's in the box?
Oh, it's food for Chris. Nearly everyone in the neighbourhood has made something. They've been so generous.
Oh, that's nice. When's he coming home?
Oh, he was discharged last night, so I thought I'd take this to him on the way to school.
Oh, that's right. You've got your big exam this morning. Good luck.
Thanks.
Ground control to Major Bailey, ready to blast off. See you guys.
Well, I have nearly an hour before my exam, so should we go and talk to Rain now, or...?
Oh, no, I'll do it. You need to focus. Talk about timing. No consideration for what might be going on in other people's lives. Just rocking up, making all these demands. I'm sorry she put you on the spot. She's always making decisions for other people. Doesn't occur to her that people have plans of their own.
I was actually worried that I was going to have to try and talk you out of this.
Oh, no way. I know how you feel about this.
Felt like all my worst nightmares were coming true at once.
Don't worry, I'll talk to Rain. You just focus on passing your exam.
How was your holiday?
Unbelievable. And the train ride through the Rockies should be on everyone's bucket list. And the Banff Springs Hotel is... well, words fail me. And it's not because I'm going a bit dotty.
How is your memory? Is it okay?
Oh, I have my moments, but I'm doing all right.
Sorry, guys, but I'm going to have to go have an exam.
Oh, I'll drive you to school.
You don't have to.
No, I want to.
Yep, and I should get started on the dishes.
Pop, this isn't how I want you to remember me.
No fear of that. You'll always be the little guy with a cricket bat to me.
Yeah, Pop, swimming was more my thing.
You were a real cricket tragic. Took your grey nickels to bed with you most nights.
I don't remember that at all.
Well, I do. It's going to be all right, son.
Oh.
Hi, sorry, are you guys just heading out?
Has something happened?
No, not really. I just found out who was presiding over the hearing.
McGuire?
Judge Lockwood.
Felicity Lockwood.
Mm-hmm. Yep, the one and only. Hi.
Is that bad?
She has a certain reputation.
Look, I don't want to alarm anyone, but she is not known for her warmth and compassion.
What are you doing here? I couldn't sleep, so I came over to make you some breakfast.
You are too good to me.
I know. What's this? More charity. It was on the steps as I came in. The card says to Chris from the community.
Yeah, the community being Josh.
Looks like everyone made something. Even Karl made his bolognese.
Yeah, well, it's still orchestrated by Josh. This just makes me feel worse. Why doesn't he just leave me alone?
I did tell him to stay away.
And he didn't stop, clearly.
Look, don't worry about it. It's not worth it.
No, I don't know how I feel. Part of me wants him to suffer, and then the other part feels bad for even thinking that. Don't make sense, do I?
Well, you just got out of hospital. You need a rest.
I'm sick of resting, of being in hospitals and people feeling sorry for me.
The days are going to be so long. 0600 hours to 2200 hours. That's 16 hours of intense training. It's full on.
I mean, you'll be fine.
Oh, of course I will. I'm not afraid of flying along a 200-metre zip line or being weightless 25 metres down in the tank or driving a manned manoeuvring unit. But before I get to do any of that, I've got to go through all of this. And I still have to prepare my speech for the opening ceremony.
Well, maybe you could read some of it on the plane.
No. Way too late.
Well, I mean, if you're running out of time.
Look at this. Every second of my day is packed.
Alice, where's us? Well, I'm going to want to spend some time with you before you go.
Right, yeah. Yeah, just give me a minute. I've got to find a gap. Could you get me a fresh OJ?
Sure. Could I please get a fresh OJ? Hey. So, how's the us time going? No, it's good. She's looking for a gap. A gap? Yeah, a gap. I mean, she's so busy, she's looking for a way to squeeze me into her schedule, which is great.
Or maybe you should tell her a gap doesn't work for you. Remind her that a relationship is a two-way street. It's about learning to compromise.
You running a bar, tucked away in the dark with a bunch of hipsters?
Things have changed.
I'm not sure you have. Deep down.
What do you want, Rain?
Daniel, you called me.
Yeah, to tell you to back off. It's one thing to want to set up a community, but to expect that me and Amber will be involved.
So that's a no?
What do you think's going to happen? You, me and Amber will live in a tent together. One big happy family.
Kind of.
Well, you should have talked to me about it first.
Why? Because as your wife-to-be, Amber's your property.
Because you knew it would stir up trouble, but you did it anyway.
The subject came up organically. I thought that you would be excited.
Excited what? The prospect of a bit of free love? You've got a short memory.
I told you, Wolfie's on his way.
Oh, so you do exclusive these days?
I hate to break it to you, but I haven't thought about you in that way for a very long time. I want you for your skills, with people, with the land, and I want Amber because she's a part of your life. You know what I'm like. I get excited and I can't stop myself, and I really believe that you would both love it.
Amber and I have plans of our own.
Oh, right. The 2.3 kids and the white picket fence thing.
You know that's not me.
Yeah, I do. Which is why I made the offer. Wouldn't it be nice to start your married life surrounded by a community that supported you? You and Amber wouldn't have to worry about anything. There would be no financial pressures or life stresses. You could just focus on your relationship instead of fighting over paying bills on time.
You're doing it again. You think you know what's best for people.
Yeah, you're right. I know I do that, but I'm trying to learn from my mistakes. I need you to help me with New Eden, to keep me in line, to make it great. Don't make me beg.
You know, I'm just going to come out and say it.
Say what?
I am bummed out that you haven't made any time for me.
Okay, you've seen the spreadsheet. There's no time. I talked to my camp liaison officer today to see what could be done, but there's nothing.
Yeah, well, it's not good enough, Alice. We're in a relationship. That's a two-way street. You need to compromise.
But I'm flat out. What do you suggest I do? Look, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but there's a lot of pressure on me right now. I'm the only candidate in Australia to have qualified for space camp.
Yeah, well, I'm the only candidate in Australia to have qualified for being your boyfriend, which is a big deal for me.
Mrs. Neil Armstrong would have understood.
She divorced him, remember?
Look, I like you more than anyone I've known. But you're not my top priority right now.
Thank you. It's good to know where I stand.
It's your own fault. If you hadn't have brought it up, maybe we would have got past this.
What's that supposed to mean?
This is messing with my head. I can't afford any more distractions, so...
So what?
I think it would be better if we broke up.
Breaking up with me.
I'm sorry.
I told her I'd think about it. Think about helping, not actually living there.
Yeah, that's semantics, I would have thought. Oh, come on, Rain is an ex-girlfriend, Daniel. She's not some crush or a fling or something. She's someone who had a major impact on your life, and now you're letting her back in.
Yeah, was that so bad?
It's poison. No better way to ruin a relationship than I know of.
Rain isn't like that. She's not into me anymore. She's got a boyfriend.
Oh, well, I'm sure that'd be of enormous comfort to Amber then.
Amber and I have talked about it. We're solid. Rain isn't a threat to us.
Which is why you're asking for my approval, yeah?
I said I would consider helping Rain set up the community. Consider. Who knows, Uncle P? Maybe one day down the track, Amber and I can be part of it too.
You know, I'm presuming that you invited me down here because you want my advice. Well, I'm going to give it to you. You are getting sidetracked. You should be putting your energies into this place and Amber. But instead, Rain has co-opted you into doing all the hard work on her big project.
I can stay focused and help out an old friend.
Oh, come on, give someone like Rain an inch and she'll always take a country mile.
No, you're wrong about her, Uncle Paul.
I hope for your sake that you're right, you know that?
So let's go through this again. You'll stand in the dock whilst they read out the charges against you. You'll plead guilty. The prosecution will give details of the charges and they'll read out the victim impact statement.
What did Chris say in his statement?
Well, it's meant to be fairly restrained. They're only meant to state the injuries to them and how they've been affected.
And the fact that Josh has pleaded guilty, that's going to help.
Yeah, the law allows the court to reduce a sentence for a guilty plea. It looks favourable on those who show remorse. However, the prosecution has asked for a custodial sentence.
What, you mean?
Yes, there is a chance that Josh may go to remand straight away.
What? So I can't come home before?
That's up to the judge to decide, but yes, that is something that you have to be prepared for. Sorry. I'm going to give you guys some time.
Thanks for a representative, Jared. I know you're going to do everything you can for him.
I'm going to try.
Pop said I used to go to bed with a cricket bat when I was a kid. I want Pop to keep those memories, not an image of me being sent off to remand.
Rain isn't trying to break us up or anything. She doesn't want me back or to draw us into some weird arrangement.
Okay.
Yeah, she just wants my help setting up the place.
Which you said no to.
Well, it wasn't a blanket no. It wasn't a yes either. Look, taking some time away from the radio station to help set up isn't going to hurt. And me setting up means I can make sure the standard of living is high, you know, something that we would consider livable.
Well, we, as in you and I?
Yeah, for if we want to live there, you know, down the track.
Daniel, I thought that we were going to get our own place. You were going to work at the bar, I was going to focus on my photography.
Yeah, we can still do that, but if we're involved in a community, we wouldn't have the pressures of money and all that stuff. It wouldn't hurt to keep the option open.
She's your ex-girlfriend. You guys share tattoos. She broke your heart. I don't want to share a communal kitchen with her.
Yeah, I know it's strange, but it doesn't have to be.
It is strange, though. Fine. You know what? If you want to live at New Eden, fine. Just do it without me.
Okay, if it affects you that much, I'll tell her no.
That's what I thought you were doing in the first place.
Yeah. We won't do it. No problem.
You used to make your mum paint that white stripe of zinc cream across your nose every day of summer, just like Craig McDermott did it. I remember you cried when he retired.
Did I?
Fell in love with Wardy soon enough. Refused to eat anything but baked beans.
Actually, no, I think I remember that.
How's that?
Oh, yeah, you're so skilled. Yeah, too good for me now, are you? You're too good for me now, huh?
So it's a no from us.
Okay.
Look, Amber and I are about to get married, so we're going to need our privacy. And the plan was for me to focus on the bar. She would do her photography. I just don't think we can do that living in a community.
I said okay.
I know I'm implied that I'd help you set it up, but I'm sorry to go back on that. I just think it'd be too complicated.
It's as complicated as you want it to be.
Well, yeah, it's not so much me as Amber.
Well then, I completely accept your decision. Amber needs reassurance. She needs the creature comforts, the suburban trappings, and you want to be with her.
You want to put aside your dreams to make her happy, and I think that's beautiful.
Feeling better?
Not really. Just saw Josh.
Did you say something about the food?
No. No, he was playing cricket with his grandfather. They were laughing, mucking around.
It's a bit weird. Considering what day it is.
Hey, thanks for nothing, by the way, Dad. I told Alice how I feel, and she dumped me.
Oh.
Yeah, she said I'm a distraction and that she didn't want to see me, so...
Maybe not.
Found a gap in your schedule?
I deserved that.
No, you didn't. I'm just being a jerk.
Look, you think I don't care, but I do. I really do. That's why I didn't tell you.
Tell me what?
I'm leaving today.
Today?
My grandmother's taken me to my uncle's place. He lives in the mountains, and we thought it would be a good idea to do some high-altitude training before I leave for the States.
But you'll be back.
I'm staying over there till I go. Hey, I want to thank you. You pushed me to be the best I can be, and I'll always be grateful for that. Hey, maybe we'll work together again on a mission to Mars or something.
Is that you trying to be romantic?
It's me saying it's not the end. Friends?
Everything okay?
I am going to Mars, Dad, no matter what.
So, Daniel told me you two talked?
Yeah, we did. I managed to reassure him that I'm not out to ruin his life.
Are you taking those for fun, or...?
It's just for the council application. A few close-ups of the trees to pretty up the proposal document.
Can I have a look?
Yeah, sure. I'm no good at it. You know, I've seen some of your work.
Really? Where?
It's on the council website. You won some competition. And then there are some more on other sites. You're making quite a name for yourself.
I've still got a lot to learn.
Yeah, but compared to you, I'm an amateur.
Look, if I was taking these, you know, I'd try and shoot the subject directly into the sun, and then to cut any flare, you could just use your hand.
Do you want to take them?
No, I've got lots of study and stuff to do.
Not today. Tomorrow. Whenever you'd like. I'd pay you whatever the going rate is.
Yeah, I don't know.
If not, it's no big deal. I just thought it could be good for your portfolio or whatever.
When did you need to know by?
Sometime next week. Don't worry. I know you've got your exams.
Okay, I'll let you know. Thanks.
Should have seen the look on his face. He hates me.
But it shouldn't affect anything.
Your mum's right. Don't let this bring you down. You need to stay positive.
When was this? Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Bye.
Well?
When you saw Chris earlier, did you say anything to provoke him?
No, like I said, we didn't speak. We just kind of looked at each other. Well, he looked at us, having fun playing cricket on the day of the trial.
Well, I've just had word he's made an addendum to his victim impact statement.
Saying what?
We don't know, but it's come on the back of him crossing paths with Josh, so you have to prepare for the worst.